First I'm just going to carve this bottom stuff off. And then I'm going to spin it around in the animation while I carve the top silhouette down, because obviously I can't get the camera to look at the top silhouette without moving the camera. And I don't want to move the camera, so... we're just going to carve the top silhouette and spin this around, and you should be able to see the wood coming off as it spins around. Okay. Really? Oh, wow. Where is that from? Or is it from AliExpress or something, maybe? I'm so used to getting stuff so quickly from Amazon, like... It's probably a bad thing. So don't shop, shit, get it. Whoops. A corn relish. The Donatello. Well, it depends. Are you talking about the... What was he, an artist? Or are you talking about the turtle? eBay, oh. Oh, okay, weird. Yeah, so that's where the eyes are. And the nose will stick out here somewhere. But you see he's quite squarish, so that's the next stage, to make him unsquarish from this angle. So, at least it will be the next stage after I've got rid of all this junk underneath. Everybody in. Let's do a bit of stropping. Thanks, corn relish. I will show you the board now that I'm taking kind of a semi-break. One sec. I'm making heads, stop-motion carvings of heads. That's what this... You can't really fully see, but... This is my phone, and this is a thing that I'm taking pictures on, so... So this goes on here, and then I take a picture, and then I take it off. This is the first day I've done it like this, though, but... Really, Lorena? Wow, that is a pretty major... What, you mean you've done that specifically so you can spend more time doing cosplay stuff? Is that what you're saying? Whoops. Yeah, it's the first time I've had it on a pedestal. Normally I would hold it in front of the camera and just kind of spin it around as I'm carving it. But let me just show you the board of heads quickly so you can see what I'm talking about. So it doesn't just sound like the ramblings of an old man. So it's hard for me to get a good angle on it because of where my setup is. That's what I got so far. So I don't know where Donatello's going to go. Maybe next to Bill's Cipher, or up here next to Pops. I don't know. Maybe under these two. Not sure yet. But yeah. Really, the Wayner? Oh wow. That is some dedication to cosplay. Thanks, Lorraine. Actually, one of the easiest ones to make because he's just a triangle. But yeah, he did seem to be quite popular on TikTok. He's quite popular, and I guess was he popular on Facebook? I think he was. Let's have a look. Music, the great communicator. Yes, actually, he's pretty popular on Facebook as well. Not so much on Instagram. Yeah, pretty popular on there. I don't know. Maybe as a whole set on the frame, on the board. But I don't know yet. We'll see. I have a long way to go until I complete it, so I have a lot of time to think. I'm not even really sure if I get it done this year. I mean, I might. I'm doing maybe about what about two a week? Let's say 2 a week at least. So that's what, about 8 a month. 12. Yeah, well, it's not 12 months. I started halfway through the year, so yeah, I don't think I'll even get it done this year, to be honest. Maybe. All right, Marek. Enjoy the grub. Thanks for coming. I'll catch you later. Enjoy the food. Because of the con crunch. Which bit are you working on now then, Lorena? I saw like the stuff on your story. You had like those swirly bits. What were they for? Like which part of the outfit was it? Are you very interested in Bill? Well, I mean, I'm not selling them yet. If you want him, you'll have to wait quite a while. So. I've told a couple of people that I'm not selling any of them yet, so. Right, there's quite a lot to take off the bottom here. Let's have a look here. Yeah, there's a lot of extra material there, isn't there? This sort of stuff doesn't need to be there. You can wait, alright. That's the black border that you're going to decorate with the rhinestones. Oh, okay. I know you're working on the cord, decorating the hem with it after you're done. Okay, cool. Well, is that the bit you're doing right now then? Is that what you're doing right now? Baby, please don't go. I'm just going to try and push through this with the chisel because this is the hardest part. So. Maybe ferret. I don't know yet. Also, hey, I'll see you. This very second, okay. Dun, dun, dun. I'm going to mute for a sec because this is going to be a bit noisy. Right, just going to try and do it here in front of me for a second. Well, that definitely helped. Love like ours is time to find. Right. We let it slip away. Damn. You come too far to leave it all behind. Right. The things we said today. Okay, we'll leave it like that at the moment. Right, now I have to draw the top. Okay, fair. It's just at the moment they're all part of a bigger project, so I oh wow, that's irritating. Why is that like that? So I'm not selling any of them at the moment, and I don't know what's going to happen with them, so I can't guarantee anything. Alright, let's see now. So this is the headband around here. The knot is at the back here. I just got to have you blind. Right. That bends out to the side. Okay, something like that. Right. Jolene, 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 Jolene. Okay, that's a good place to start. Alright, see you later, Joe. Have a good day. I'll catch you later. Thanks for coming. Oh yeah, Lorena? Cool. Are you going with a friend or anything, or are you just going on your own? That's cool, Ferret. Where are you going to go? I mean, obviously the UK, I guess, but where else? Right, so this is going to be a bit tricky now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to I'm going to try and cut this corner off, right? But what I'm going to do is slowly spin the carving around whilst I'm carving stuff off. And the problem with that is that I have to remember where I stopped it the time before. So I'm going to do something like that. Then pick it up. Carve another bit off. With a friend? Cool. No, I was talking to both of you, Ferret. Although, well, not you about the friend. I was talking to Lorraine about the friend. I was asking you, Ferret, where in Europe you're going. Apart from the UK, obviously. Jolene, 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 Jolene. Jolene. France, Scotland, cool. Ooh. all over England. Nice. Sounds pretty good. Have you been before? "90 minutes from New York to Paris." No? Cool. What a glorious time to be free. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. That'd be pretty cool then. You can try a English roast dinner and haggis up in Scotland. And in France, I don't know. Stuff that's not as good as a English roast dinner, but yeah. They can't have everything in France. Okay. "90 minutes from New York to Paris." Alright. What a beautiful world this will be. Oh yeah. I mean, you probably had stuff similar to it. It's nothing. I mean, probably you might have Yorkshire puddings for the first time. I assume you've had stuffing before, right? I think you guys have stuffing over there. What we call gravy is a bit different to what you call gravy, I would say. And let's say you get gravy with a roast dinner. It's just like a beef flavouring mostly. You can get chicken as well. But, oh, I guess it's usually chicken or beef. Doesn't really matter. Haggis is not like as bad as people make it out to be. Oh yeah, Lorena. It can be really hit and miss fish and chips. So you probably got lucky that you got it from a decent shop, because there can be some really bad ones that just taste like just like a load of grease basically. So you can get some pretty bad fish and chips. I suppose that goes for any country, but like some fish and chips I've had over here are pretty bad. But obviously I've had lots of nice ones as well. I have no idea what liver mush is. What's that? Haggis is mostly just like ground. I don't know if it's beef or I'm not sure what. With like you know, herbs and stuff like that. It's nothing crazy. It's probably like a bit like meatloaf, but a different kind of texture maybe. You really miss fish, but meat not so much. Oh, okay. Yeah, fish is good, isn't it? How are they in Japan for vegan stuff, Lorena? Like, I know obviously they have lots of like tofu and stuff like that, but are they like, you know, kind of with the times when it comes to offering people that kind of stuff, or what? Super hard. Oh, okay. But then even if you have like something with tofu, you then have to make sure the tofu isn't like fried in like chicken fat or something, right? So, which sounds really difficult. Or they haven't used like milk somehow or something, or pork liver cornmeal. Yeah, I would say that's kind of similar. Ferret, yeah, yeah. Just imagine like minced meat. I think it's beef. I'm not 100%. Mixed with herbs and stuff. It's basically all it is. I think people are put off by it because they always say like, "Oh, when it's boiled in a sheep's stomach or whatever," you know. But you know, that would be like traditional haggis. I would say probably a lot of it isn't now. You know, it's probably boiled in a synthetic, you know, casing or whatever. And spices, yeah. Ah, okay. Doesn't mean it actually is. Really has to have the yeah the label. I don't know what it is. Ba- Bavel. Oh, label. Label. Yeah. Yeah. That is quite true, Scrums. Like, you think about just generally the food that people complain about, but like if you eat sausages or something, then you really are eating a load of like ground up stuff put together, you know, and it can be anything in a sausage, really. So, or even like a beef burger, be the same. I guess it's just what they look like, though, right? Like a hot dog looks kind of nicer, I suppose. I am in England. Well, oh, what? Because I was talking about haggis a lot. You mean, or I just meant that when you're in Scotland, you can try haggis. I am an English person. Ding, 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 ding. How long have we been on for? 2 hours and 19 minutes. Okay. Okay. I have seen that Scrums. I can't remember much about it, but I have seen it. Why? What's made you think about that? Just let your love flow like a mountain stream, and let your love flow. It's sleep season. I love John Candy. No, I don't. There is no DMC8. Well, I mean, it's still possible, but I have a different audio track, so it doesn't work that way for me. But let me pause this. And what do you think about hot dogs? Let's have a look. I'll mute the adverts. Hang on. I love John Candy. Lips and assholes. I think my two favourites with John Candy is probably Uncle Buck. It's my favourite. And second to that, it's probably Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Because you did lots of like comedy in both, but also lots of serious acting in both as well, which is pretty good. I saw a little clip of Steve Martin talking about him recently, which is pretty sad. But, you know. At least we got to see him in a bunch of stuff, I guess. How am I going to do this? Something like this, right? This needs to be rounded over at the front here. It's quite flat. thing I'll work on first is probably getting the bandana sorted out, because then from that I can figure out the rest of the head. So I'm not sure if bandana is the right word. Is that what it's called, a bandana? Or maybe maybe the mouth might be a good place to start. The nose and the mouth, that might be good. I just like that Scrums. The last thing in the chat is a Scrums thing, which doesn't have much context apart from the video he put on before. But if someone new comes in the chat, they're just going to see lips and assholes. Dirty Dublin, yeah. Jeez, you just can't help yourself, can you, Scrums? Just cannot help yourself. It's becoming a problem now. I have to tell your therapist about this stream. Yeah, let's make the nose and the mouth start with, I think. You do, Scrums. Less of the dirty Dublin. Just go back to the scrumbling. The dirty Dublin's too far. Scrumbling's enough. Let's have a look here. Let me do this, and then I can see where the mask is, and I can figure out where the nose is. Will do. I don't believe you, but I guess we'll see what happens there. Alright, the mask goes there. And here somewhere. In fact, this should be... Oh yeah, I already did that. Yeah, that's fine. So I just got to cut that bit out. Yeah, alright. Let's cut this knot out at the back. At least roughly. Calling out your name, waiting for an answer. Up here. What was the time? 2.5 hours we've done so far. 5:30. Probably not going to be done for at least another couple of hours. Cold. We are. Okay, there we go. That's helped a little bit. That's the knot of the... I want to say bandana, but I don't know if you call it bandana or a mask. I don't know what you call it, really. Baby, we're lost. Come home with me. Baby, we're lost. Come home. So it rides up and then goes down again. So it comes here, And at the centre of the head, it rides up. This is going to appear on the thing, but never mind. Rides up and goes down again like that. So we got to make this bulbous bit here curvy, and we got to fit the mouth in underneath here somewhere, but I've got to figure out where exactly. So I'm gonna draw on the back of this a little bit so we can see where stuff is meant to be. Obviously this won't work for the whole thing, it will just work for the bit that's sticking out the most, so this. So I'll get this in the right place, which is there somewhere. In fact, that would mean the mask is lower if that's the right place. Bollocks. This is difficult. Come home with me. Baby, we're lost. Okay, so there we go. We have our mouth has got to be there somewhere. I mean, you can tell it's a turtle head. You'd probably have to have it pointed out to you, but you can tell it's a turtle head. Baby, we're lost. Come on. Baby, we're lost. So about there somewhere, it looks like. Yeah, about there. Come on.